Hi everyone, Giona here, and today I'm gonna be watching episode 1 of The Chosen Season 3. Woo woo! I have seen episode 1 and episode 2 in theaters when they first came out, but today is when it comes out for free on the app and their website. So I wanted to watch those episodes as well, just for continuity for when I watch episode like the following episodes after that. So yeah. I since I have seen this, I probably won't be reacting much, but I still want to watch it and point out the things that really stood out to me and resonated with me. I know for sure there's one scene that I still carry to this day because it touched me so much. But yeah, I'm really excited to watch this with everyone. Make sure if you have not seen season 1 and season 2, please watch it. it would be nice to know the background and all that for when you watch season 3. Then you're kind of like ready, you have the foundation, and then all the impact hits hard. It's like the best watching experience. But yeah, this is season 3, episode 1. Let's go. I have my tissue ready just in case. You never know. It feels so good to watch it again, though.
Alpheus.
Adonai, he's not here.
I can settle this, Lucius.
He's always here.
There's actually been a mistake.
It's a tough spot because
Are you?
It isn't
technically he helped,
We don't have
First,
but he's also
shame
the
of your
cause
choice.
of it.
And now you're actually.
You are called to trust in Adonai with all your heart and not lean on your own
I have trusted.
understanding.
Can you name one thing Adonai has done for our people? In 100 years? 500?
You.
A traitor and a blasphemer.
Wait. See, that's something that all of us have thought probably like once or more times. But he says, what did he do for us? For hundreds and hundreds of years. Look at his people, right? We're still under the Romans. Like, they had to go through so much, but they're being called the chosen people, and that's so hard. Even for now, you're like, well, I believe in God. And then non-believers would tell you, well, where is God? Like, how come you're not rich? Or how come you're not healed? How come you're still sad? And stuff like that. And it's very hard to explain it. But I guess we have to stand up for our faith. And I know that's hard. Like, it's hard for me. Most of the time, I just stay quiet. But, I just want to talk about that a little bit. Because it's not just Matthew. All of us do feel that.
Call me Abba.
His face, please.
What?
No, his
cover the
face,
wounds.
like he
Put on your
can't
veil.
process that.
We will sit Shiva for 7 days.
That's insane. They're even gonna do Shiva, so technically they're saying that Matthew's dead.
I have no son.
Yeah, he has no son. And that sucks because you're totally alive. And your father is telling you, I have no son. Then who are you? You know how when they introduce themselves, they'd be like, oh, Matthew, son of Alpheus. So if he has no father, who is he? Kind of thing. Oh, there it
Whoever
is.
murders will be liable to judgment. But I say to you, everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. So if you are offering your gift at the altar, and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your gift there
Perfect for
before
the times.
altar.
Go to confession,
Go.
peeps.
First, be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Therefore, I tell you, do not be anxious about your life,
It's this one. It's this one.
what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing. Look at the birds of the air.
My favorite verse
They
from
neither
Matthew.
sow nor reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life? Therefore, do not be anxious, saying, what shall we eat? What shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? For the Gentiles seek all these things, and your heavenly Father knows you need them all. But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you.
Yes.
So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them.
It was that line that even in the trailers, it came out, right? And I remember talking about it. Like, I have really bad anxiety and I overthink so much. Overthink so much. That's the extreme. But I am just usually anxious. I know it's in me too. I procrastinate so much. And hearing these words, it's very comforting. When the trailer came out, it was a really busy week for me. I was getting ready for a household that I'm leading. I was getting a presentation ready for a talk, for a workshop that we were gonna do, and everything was just happening all at once. Work, everything. And I was getting so anxious, right? And then I heard these words, and it was so strange. That week, in that kind of week, usually I would have like a mental breakdown. I would just have a meltdown because it was too much for me. So many things were happening all at once, and most of the time I couldn't handle it. But that week, it was weird. I just kept remembering this. I kept repeating it to myself, like, don't be anxious about your life. And like, I was still anxious. I was still feeling it, but I did not break down. I was actually pretty chill, if that makes sense. I was still anxious deep inside, but I was doing it step by step. You know, I actually finished it. I did my talk. I led my household. And it went well. And I'm like, yo, that was amazing. And I've been, like, when I wake up in the morning, I've been praying this about my anxiousness and just offering it to Jesus, thinking about this moment, right? Thinking of that verse, which is my favorite one from Matthew. I always think about that when I get anxious, and it's like, well, you are more than the birds, and look what the Father has done for them. They are still getting fed. You know, they're still there flying, and you, as a human being made from his image and likeness, why are you so worried about your life? And it's so hard, but just trying to remember that, those words, really help. Especially in the morning, I wake up and then I repeat that, right? Like, don't be anxious about your life. Don't be anxious about your life. And whatever I'm feeling, I just offer it up to the Lord. And it does help. Like, it helps so much. So yeah, this was the scene. Just, I was in the theaters and I'm like, it's like he's talking to me. It's like, how do you know? Of course he knows.
Servant, the words are the same as written, but
It's different when you hear it.
yes.
Yeah, hearing the sermon, it's like so weird. You've read it, you know, you've read it from the Bible, but hearing it being said, it's like mind blowing. Such a bomb. I still can't believe Brandon Potter actually voiced Shanks in One Piece. I was like mind blown. I never watched a dub. So I saw him promoting One Piece film Red, and I'm like, Brandon Potter? Like Quintus? He voiced Shanks? Oh gosh, that's crazy.
eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say to you, do not resist.
I love it. He even faces the people who need to hear those exact words. Atticus, he's hearing all of this. I feel like there's something going on inside of him now.
And rust
And
destroy.
look at all those people just
Thieves
watching,
break in and steal.
being
But
captivated
lay
by
up for
him.
yourselves treasures in
They
heaven,
would walk out of here.
where neither
changed
moth
people.
nor rust destroys.
It's just a matter of how they're gonna take that. Are they
Judas!
gonna get offended as Pharisees, or are they gonna
lost you.
learn from him?
Did you find those guys? I stood with his followers. Could you see the look on people's faces? I've never seen a crowd so moved. They've turned the other cheek and lay up your treasures to heaven. Business was a little naive. But this man has talent.
Oh, I've seen anything like it.
I love how he
Imagine if
pointed that
sold for
out.
us.
Dad,
It's so crazy. Judas just goes like, "I renounce my shares," just like that. So it makes you wonder, like, what happened in between, you know? Even
My
Gaius.
thoughts exactly.
I love Gaius.
See you in the morning then for our report to Quintus.
My thoughts exactly. This was so funny.
Good chat.
Good chat. People laughed in the theaters.
oh, I'm sorry.
Crazy
I
because he knows
No, it's
everything.
okay. I'm gathering everyone together shortly.
And
I
we
would love
also
to
know.
speak Matthew, can you? Thank you for helping me.
I love that. He's always so grateful. You know, he doesn't need anything. He can do everything by himself, to be honest. But he lifts everyone up by giving them things to do. And then
So-
when they do it, he appreciates them and says
I'm
thank
Judas.
you.
Of Keriot.
So much to learn.
Shalom, Judas.
If Jesus does that,
I saw you
right,
before I stepped out to
we
talk to the
should-
people.
We should be doing that too.
And then I noticed
I would like to follow you.
you would.
Very much. I may not be a soldier in battle, but I have business and financial skills that I would like to use to spread this ministry far and wide as fast as possible. I did attend the Bet Midrash, and
I heard you the
I
first
love
time.
how he's giving him all his
I
qualifications.
do not require that
you know.
of my followers. You would actually be one of the few, can assure you. Are you ready to do hard things?
It's kind of like he's giving him a way out.
I believe you are going to change the world. And I want to be a part of that. I'm willing to make sacrifices. And I have. I am accustomed to loss. So yes. Yes.
The way Jesus looks
I'm ready
at
to
him
do
too.
hard things.
Like,
We will see.
I really wonder what exactly happened in between, but there are some
So-
hints, you know. He's like, I want to be a part of that.
The meaning of your
I
name.
would do everything.
God be
So
praised.
if it doesn't,
Yes, with your hands.
if it doesn't work according to what he thinks
you
it's
praise
gonna
God?
work, then that's gonna
Every
be
day.
a problem.
I just want to thank you all for a wonderful day today. Barnaby, Shula, come on in. Did you approve of the sermon?
A little long. But effective.
It was wonderful.
Barnaby's the best.
You all did your part in spreading the word, which is vital to our ministry. And let's especially thank Nathaniel, Thad, and Little James for their part in getting us the land and setting this up so quickly. And I know you'll all help them clean up before you go. And I also have a quick announcement to make. Few of you met him earlier, but for those who haven't, this is Judas of Keriot. Judas has just asked me to be his rabbi and to contribute some of his talents to our ministry. A request I was happy to grant. So let's please welcome Judas to the group.
Welcome, Judas.
Well, it's been quite a journey these last several weeks.
So I know I was watching this in the theaters, it just reminded me of our meetings whenever we have like a service team meeting. So I'm a part of this group of young adults. We do Christian living program and stuff like that. But whenever we have like our service team meetings, it was kind of like this, you know, you acknowledge your members and you're like, oh, these people, they got us the venue, or these people prepared the food. Thank you so much for them and all that stuff. That's what the scene reminded me of, because that's exactly what we do. We acknowledge everyone, and then we go through the event and what happened and what we can do better, and just lifting each other up and all that, and then praying over each other. That was so cool. I just thought that was nice, because that's also what we do even now. Judas must be so overjoyed. It's like I can't wait to know what changes in him, but also scared because I know it's gonna happen.
Will be more.
And who are you?
My name is Joanna. I bring greetings for Jesus from someone, so if I could only just have a moment.
From who?
I come from
They're
Macaris,
so like defensive.
Spoken
Like,
with
from
John.
who?
baptizer.
Andrew?
From who?
Come over
babe?
here.
Like, you don't get to talk to Jesus?
She says she's spoken with John and Macaris.
You're Andrew.
Yes.
You're Andrew, the
mentioned
anxious one.
You were a follower of
Yeah.
This has been a healing day for me, as John said it would be. Thank you.
It's like hearing what you needed to hear, and you didn't even know you needed to hear it. You're right? Like,
And
at
John
least
wanted
that's
me to
what I
tell you
felt.
that he is eager for you.
What was that?
Shalom.
Barnaby! Oh. So, you know, like when they kiss like the post, or like the door, do they have to do that to all the doors? Like if they
better to
go
be
through a
here.
room, do they have to like kiss the post? I actually don't know, like
Ema went back to live with my brothers.
why they do that and like how it works.
I had the thought of you
So
here
if you know, please let me know.
all day and night.
Wake up every morning, and after every nap, having dreamt about just one thing.
You're going to tell me what, I'll bet?
Ima's cinnamon cakes.
Cinnamon
about right.
cakes.
And you don't?
Well, there are the teachings and the sermon we just heard. Have you not seen the
Exactly.
miracles who've
They
been
just
performing?
thinking of the cakes.
Paralytics getting up and walking?
I know.
But
Makes me
cinnamon
so
cakes.
hungry.
You're sick.
Come on. We're so close. I'd introduce you to Thomas, but it seems you already met.
Thomas? Thomas!
Oh, and
About
Thomas
that
does
sermon,
not have a father
some
anymore,
questions.
right? His father passed away.
My father will not allow it.
But you're his son.
Not
He says
anymore.
I'm not.
They even sought Shiva. Like,
I'm sorry.
that hurts.
Thank you for asking, Rama.
You're doing really good, Matthew.
Is there a reason why Matthew calls her Rama
Everything's
instead of
new.
Rama?
It's okay to make a mistake.
Or it's just like a pronunciation difference?
Thank you, Mary. Have a good night.
Slow progress,
That's
Matthew. I
wonderful.
love how he
He's a
at
good
least
man.
feels comfortable talking to Mary about these things.
I'll be fine. Think of it this way, I've never got to sleep in a palace before. What are you doing here?
So worried. Praying for you every day.
You've got a new rabbi now. The rabbi. Focus on him, and hopefully I'll be able to as well soon enough. She
The
came to me
trust
in
that
distress
John
after Herod
has.
arrested me.
It's just amazing.
Not for my sake. She was angry I didn't call out her husband's adultery when I accused Herod. She's proving
Eating the birds, houses on sand.
He's almost as strange as you, John.
Oh, I wish I were so strange. How many people were there?
Thousands.
Thousands.
Oh, John's so excited. He's so happy about it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. What else?
John, what can we do for you? How can I help?
Help. You're helping me by what you're sharing.
You know what I mean.
Oh, John is just so amazing.
Come here. Don't be afraid. The prophecies of Isaiah. He has been sent to proclaim liberty to the captives. And what?
The opening of the prison to those who are bound.
His prison is nothing now that he is here.
Now that he's here.
Do you believe that?
Love that.
I'm trying.
Andrew, in all that he said to those thousands of people, there was something just for you.
There was
you are
something
going
just
through.
for you.
There always is. What was it?
You know,
Something
Andrew.
that stuck with you.
I am you. Say it.
Don't be anxious. Can you add a single hour to your life by being anxious?
No.
That sounds like him. What else?
But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness.
Even more like him.
So good.
So if you want to help me, Andrew, if you want to help me, listen to him. Go home and do what he says. That's what I want. Got it. I'll let Joanna get you out of here so you don't join me.
John's the best. Oh, I love John. It's really nice to see more about Judas because most of us just know him from him betraying Jesus. But I mean, I still believe that people are naturally good, but then things happen and somehow the bad side comes out. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because Jesus chose him. Jesus must have seen something in him, you know, and he is genuine. It's just that I guess he was not able to choose the right thing despite being close to Jesus.
My life can't just be about money.
It's never not about money with you.
It's never not
I know you
about,
think you would have
about
spent
money
Abba's
with you.
inheritance better than I have.
I would have.
If he is the Anointed One, sister, then he will not be killed. He will defeat the Romans and set us all free.
I don't want
Their
to lose you.
expectations. That's the thing.
You're all I have left in this world.
I have to follow it.
You know what? I think I know why Judas turned. It was pride. It was wanting to do what you want to do
Loved you so much.
instead of following
Make us
God's will.
I
He
will.
wanted to do things the way he wants them done. That's probably it. Oh.
Shalom, shalom, brother.
That must be the last time they met, hey? I
about
don't
you,
think he really keeps
Darius?
those documents confidential. He probably reads them.
You wish to
And
place
then
something
reports
in
them back.
the cellar?
Maybe that's why he was sent
Cool
here.
off.
Oh, he was gonna send it to Nicodemus.
You and I are
hey?
the only souls who will ever know about this.
Yeah, he reads it. I guess they do the kissing thing every time they pass the door. Oh, Matthew. You know, what they've heard from the sermon, those are hard things to do, but Jesus calls you to do them. And I love how they actually listened and followed.
In Rabbi's sermon, he said to reconcile with someone first before worshipping, and I need to apologize to you.
You don't owe
Yes.
me.
Yes, I do. I said awful things to you because I was scared. Which Rabbi also talked about many things. I have a lot to work on.
Me too.
Actually. But I said awful things to you because I was scared and you didn't deserve it. And I'm very sorry. So that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what to say. I think this is the first time anyone has ever said sorry to me.
Mary,
Sad.
you don't deserve that either.
She
Things
didn't
are
even
better now.
expect
Huh?
Andrew coming to apologize to her.
A lot.
She's just so used to being treated badly.
Thank you for
that she did not expect people would actually apologize.
Shalom.
See, that one apology lifted the burdens that Andrew was carrying and also lifted Mary up. It does so much. I do have one person in mind I have to apologize to. Ah! His dog. He got bigger. You can do it, Matthew. You can do it. Don't run away.
Alpheus.
Son.
Oh, that's so good. Oh no! Ah! What? Oh, is that where it ended? Okay, I did not expect to cry that much. I don't think I cried a lot in the theaters. Maybe I was just not comfortable to like just cry lots in there. I did cry, but I was like being very quiet. I don't know. I didn't want people seeing me cry, which is ironic because you guys are watching me cry. But that was a really good first episode. The sermon, just hearing it, you know, it's different from knowing it and like reading it in the Bible, but hearing it being said, it's such a huge impact. And the points that they chose, I love how Jesus was looking at a certain disciple when whatever he's saying is can be applied to that person's life. Even John said, what was it? Like, there must be something for each person who was listening in the sermon that he just did. What was it for you? And I was Andrew. That's exactly what resonated with me. Do not be anxious about your life. And I love how they heard that, you know, and not right away. It's not like it was inside of him. He knows Jesus was telling him that, but it still took someone else to make him realize that, which emphasizes the importance of community and keeping each other accountable. That's what I love about the community that I am in right now. You know, when you have problems with your prayer life, they check on you. It's like, oh, what can we help you with? Or can we pray over you? That's just so amazing. I love that part. And also the reconciliations, Andrew apologizing to Mary, because it's not just for you, it's also for the other person. Like, one apology, it's the two of you that you can finally breathe, you know, like you're not carrying that anymore. Even for Mary, she did not expect it. She did not expect anyone to apologize to her for doing or saying awful things to her when she did not deserve it. She was not expecting it, but when she got it, it was such a huge relief. It brought her joy, you know, that finally somebody came and said, I'm sorry. Like, I'm gonna cry again. But yeah, it's crazy that I've already seen that. I'm crying again. See, episode 2. Now I'm thinking about it, and that one's more of a tearjerker, like for real. But yeah, what was it in the sermon that Jesus did that resonated with you? Like, what was the message that you got from that sermon? I would like to know. Leave that down in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Which part touched your heart? Because like John said, there's something there for you. There's something that Jesus was trying to tell you. So yeah, leave that down below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys when episode 2 comes out. Bye bye. God bless you all.